Getting families on the ice all season long and into the playoffs. Luther Kia of Bloomington. Come see the 7-passenger Telluride and all the new 2023 models at Luther Kia of Bloomington.
It's time for Breakaway, presented by Luther Kia of Bloomington. Alongside Mark Parrish, I'm Audra Martin. What a fun afternoon in downtown St. Paul. Didn't start out that way. The Wild were down 2-0 heading into the third period. My partner here before the game predicted a Kirill Kaprizov hat trick. And what do you know? Number 97 comes through, getting his third one of the afternoon in overtime. So the Wild get the win over the Blue Jackets.
It was incredible. And it was a tough sledding game, like you said, Audra. Columbus did a good job really kind of clogging up the D zone, but especially Elvis Merzlikins. He was red hot in the in the net for Columbus. Minnesota stuck with it. Kirill kept playing his game, and then finally in the last minute of overtime, Zuccarello, Addison to Kaprizov for the game winner. But boy, you got to talk about Kirill Kaprizov's his game overall is just so incredible. And of course, the celebration. We're going to have to buy more chalkboard. We want to go through about 20 more chalkboards this year. That's what we want to go through. And, as many more hat tricks as Kirill Kaprizov feels like scoring. But my God, we say enough about this guy. He is such a special talent. He's Mr. Everything. His heart and his head are in the right place, and they're there together and working together. And we just got to keep finding new ways to talk about his magnificence.
Well, here's one way to talk about it. Kirill Kaprizov becomes just the third player in team history to have his third goal of the game come in overtime, joining Jules Eriksson and, drumroll, Mark Parrish. Yes. Good company there, my friend. All right, here's what Dean Evison had to say about Kaprizov's game this afternoon. Not just the goals, but the mindset of a superstar.
But I'll tell you, his mindset, we talk about team first all the time. We have a neutral zone face-off, and he wants to come off the ice for a face-off guy when him and Zuki were on. And I said, no. Like, you may not get on the ice again, right? Like, obviously, you could, but he said he wanted to come off, so we get face. So I just had a chat with him, and it's just that's how he thinks, right? He thinks, well, we need to face off because it's better for the team, and that's how he thinks. And his will to not only score but to win is it's incredible.
The Wild look to tack on a couple more points on home ice Tuesday as they take on the New York Islanders for the second and final time this season. Fair to assume we'll be talking a little bit about Kirill Kaprizov in the pregame show, so join us at 6:30 on Bally Sports North. We look forward to seeing you then. For Mark Parrish, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Breakaway, presented by Luther Kia of Bloomington.